Oh my god, my tummy is all bloated. What are these new pimples on my face? Can't take these cramps anymore. No mood to hang out tonight, yeah. Do these sound familiar? And yes, this is PMSing. So hello everyone, I am Dr. MAALAVIKA Appasani, aesthetic gynecologist and laparoscopic surgeon. This channel is a safe place where we talk anything and everything about female health. So today we are going to talk about how we can overcome PMSing through healthy diet. So to discuss this, we have Lakshmi Tejaswi, founder of Vibgyor Nutri, my dear friend and nutritionist over here. And she'll help you seize these premenstrual days with ease and confidence.
Thank you, Maalavika. Hi everyone. I'm going to discuss today about the symptoms of PMS and how do we overcome through our dietary modifications. So first, coming to PMS symptoms. So as Maalavika would also agree, symptoms can be different for everybody, not one symptom can occur to everybody. And firstly, we'll first talk about bloating. So when coming to bloating, the first rule is avoid salty foods. That is salty foods, the reason because it has high sodium in it, and it's available a lot and in high quantities in packed and preserved foods. So you have to avoid any ready to eat foods or easy to cook foods and any preserved foods. Also very commonly found in everybody's household today is papads. Papads is we have every day in our food, almost everybody eat. That is something they have to avoid completely, at least few days before menstrual cycle, so that they can avoid the symptom of bloating. And also khakra, this is also like a little preserved food, so they add a lot of salt in it, so you're taking up a lot of sodium into your body, which can also cause bloating. So this rule you have to follow so that you are able to overcome bloating and are having an ease and simple PMS period. And also one rule you have to follow is hydration. Make sure that you all are well hydrated and drinking enough water so that even the bloating can come down, and any excess sodium accumulation is also not happening in the body.
That's so well said. So to avoid bloating and breast tenderness, it's better to keep your diet with low sodium index and also keep yourself well hydrated, and also restrict your caffeine intake. So make sure you don't have too much of caffeine and just maybe 1 cup of coffee a day, and that's good enough. So I see many people facing these food cravings before menses. So what would you like to say about that?
Absolutely, Maalavika. So food cravings can be different types, like some people can have a high sweet cravings, some can have spicy or salty food cravings. So depending on that, you need to control and take the foods, right type of foods to control these different types of cravings. So firstly, coming to any kind of food cravings, the first rule you have to do is take vitamin rich foods, especially vitamin C and vitamin B rich foods. So this will try and reduce your food cravings, and also keeping yourself hydrated will definitely cut down your food cravings. And especially when you're having high sweet cravings, what we can do is having dark chocolate. So it's high in antioxidants and also has high magnesium content, which will actually bring your food cravings, sweet cravings down. And somebody who's having high salty or spicy cravings should keep themselves very well hydrated. So sometimes even dehydration or hypohydration status also will create a lot of cravings like this. And having foods which are anti-inflammatory will also help in a way, because they will try and balance your hormones a little bit. So this is something everybody has to follow, and this shouldn't happen just a few days before. If they follow this regularly, then their PMS symptoms will definitely come down for cravings.
That's actually so true. So don't give in to your food cravings. Try to keep a consistency in the food, in the diet what you have throughout the month. It's not just premenstrually but throughout the month. That will help you tackle your premenstrual symptoms as well. And also we keep hearing about these symptoms like stomach or uterus cramps or calf muscle cramps or thigh cramps and even headaches during premenstrual phase and menstrual phase as well. So what would you suggest for them?
Yes, very commonly heard and very painful cramps is what we hear a lot. So, for something like these kind of cramps, keeping your minerals like magnesium and calcium at par is very, very important. So, magnesium rich foods like whole grains, like millets and quinoa also is very good, and spinach and nuts is very good in magnesium. So having these kind of foods regularly will keep your cramps down. Also, some people face this not only during PMS, some face it even after menstrual cycles also. That eating magnesium rich foods will not even keep the menstrual cramps post your cycles also high. It will keep them very low. So, and also having calcium rich foods. So calcium, we know milk, curd, sesame seeds are very good in calcium, and also unprocessed cheese. Unprocessed cheese is definitely a good thing to have to get calcium. So these kind of foods, if they have it on a regular basis, then definitely they can overcome these kind of cramps and headaches. So headaches, like magnesium will definitely help, and also keeping hydration levels here also will come into picture. So definitely keep yourself well hydrated and do not drink water at once. So some people have this habit of drinking at one time. They drink a large quantity of water. Instead of doing that, sipping small quantities of water throughout the day will keep the hydration levels throughout the day at par, and will not let them go into a overhydration or a dehydration state at some point of the day.
That's so true. So to get rid of your cramps, please keep yourself well hydrated, have good magnesium content in your food, and also do some light exercise or meditation and breathing exercise. What these things do is they improve the blood supply of the whole tissue. They provide good oxygen to all the tissues, and then they relieve these cramps as well. So how do we tackle this acne issue?
Okay, so tackling this acne issue, I think everyone would be very interested in knowing about it. Having lots of fruits like citrus rich fruits, which are vitamin C rich fruits, is very important. So vitamin E rich foods like sunflower seeds, kiwi, almonds, and avocado, these kind of foods should be included to avoid acne issues. And like I said, even vitamin C rich foods, a lot of girls actually avoid citrus fruits because they feel they get a lot of acidity and bloating because of it. But actually that's not true. So when your gut is become weak because of other reasons like eating a lot of spicy foods and high salt content foods and not hydrating yourself, not eating not sleeping well, not drinking enough water, that is why when you eat vitamin C rich foods, you're not able to digest it, and that's why you feel that acidity also. But if you're keeping your other foods habits right and your other lifestyle habits right, even when you eat a vitamin C rich fruit or a citrus rich fruit, it will definitely not have any issues like bloating or acidity. And and especially during PMS, we also hear a lot of issues like gut issues like constipation or diarrhea. So it's different, everybody has either of it, they don't have the same one. So for constipation, you need to have high fiber rich fruits that can be all fruits, all vegetables, can be raw vegetables or even cooked or steamed vegetables, and have whole grains instead of having refined foods or refined grains. Like instead of having white rice, try and have brown rice. So even that will give a little of magnesium also. Even brown rice has a little of magnesium. So that way also it will help to reduce your cramps. So and having rolled oats instead of oats porridge, which is fine oats. So these kind of changes, if they do, definitely they can overcome even their gut issues. And symptoms like diarrhea, some people can tolerate fiber-rich foods. For some, they'll need to avoid fiber-rich foods. But having a good amount of water will keep even the diarrhea, symptom very low. So these kind of modifications, they have to definitely take into consideration, and they have to follow it regularly and not just follow it for 1 month and then stop it again. So if they fall back, then again the PMS symptoms will keep going high and high for the next cycles.
That's really well said by Lakshmi. So what we have to remember is this PMSing is not just like a one-time thing. The girls face premenstrual syndrome or premenstrual symptoms every month before their periods, and this goes on for years and years. So better thing is to know all your facts right, know the right food to eat, know that exercises are always good, know that hydration is good. So making a conscious decision of overall correction of your lifestyle and following it thoroughly is the best option to do, so that you can seize your day and be at ease. We hope this helps. See you in my next video. Until then, stay healthy, eat healthy. If you like this information, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.